3 years ago, I created one of the most rewarding recordings I did in my career. It's called El Violin Latino. When I came in 1994 to New York, I was immediately drawn to the Latin scene. I started playing in a band called Jóvenes del Barrio. It was Johnny Armando's band. And that made me get into Latin music. Years later, I met another amazing musician, Raúl Corena from Uruguay, who lives near New York as well. And he took me to Buenos Aires, Montevideo. I even played the Tango Festival at the Hollywood Bowl in LA with him. I got into it through these great musicians. Recently, a friend of mine, Klaus Müller, brought me into Brazilian music, and I was able to play with the great Brazilian drummer Portinho. The original idea for El Violin Latino came to me in a session I played at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe maybe 15 years ago. I was improvising around a great Cuban poet, Mapi Torres. She was singing about El Violin Latino and I was phrasing around her. That was a great moment and I thought this has to be the title of a record. I didn't know I'm gonna combine Brazilian and tango and Cuban music on that, but that's how it happened. I come from Eastern European music, gypsy music. My father is from Czechoslovakia and the sound of the music is very similar, I thought at the time. And I think it's in my blood, this kind of music. The rhythmic part is different, but the sound is the same. I wanted to create a record who combines Brazilian, tango and Cuban music on one CD, and the thread is the violin, who combines all these different styles. And I think I was pretty successful with the first volume. Now it's time to do a second volume. I want to add some music which I couldn't cover before. I want to add music from Cuba, played with the batá drums. And also I want to add 3 different singers from Brazil, from Argentina, Brazil and Cuba. So it's a lot of musicians and it's a big project. That's why I need your help. Also, a very special thing for me is to add my children, Ysai on violin and Naima on flute. I think they're ready and I would love them to be on that record. Thank you.